Number 5, Casey Opaz. Not dressed, number 7, Gavin Graves. Number 8, Josh Holland. Number 9, Dylan Roberts. Number 11, Chase Munden. Number 12, Duncan McElvin Sullivan. Number 13, Nick McIntyre. Number 17, Jackson Orchard. Number 19, Carter Murphy. Number 26, Braden Martin. Number 27, Jack McMillan. Number 30, Nate Beaton. Number 33, Noah McLaughlin. Number 44, Donovan J. Number 58, Morgan White. Number 71, Will Elliott. Number 77, Max Blackwood. Number 86, Joel Bird. And number 88, Theo Stapleton. Your assistant coach, Dylan Riley. Assistant coach, Ethan Hiscott. Led by head coach, Greg Riley. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2023-2024 Sackville Kings.
And with that, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Not our normal commentating that we have over there with Wade being off this week, but a great job with the Armada owner kicking in, helping us out, Daniel. We're going to pause momentarily for O Canada, and then we're going to get ready for some game action. And welcome again, everybody. First home game of the season for your Kings, taking on one of the teams from PEI, new to the league this year, the Dukes. Looking forward to this, and also looking forward to be part of the high button team that's going to be bringing all the Kings home games this season. They're doing a lot of the U16 league. So we're looking forward to being here at the old Sackville Arena barn every Saturday as much as possible. 5:30 game times. Anytime we're here, I'm going to be here with High Button, and I have to say I'm quite excited. A little different setup than me with my cell phone. And as you can hear, both teams are ready to go, lining up. Got 23 for the Dukes. And out there's Stapleton for the Kings, and we are on their way. Controlling around the draw is the Dukes, back in deep in their own zone. Trying to connect that center with the pass. A little bit too far. Got to come in. I didn't get a chance to mention the starting goaltenders tonight, but that's McLaughlin between the pipes for the Kings. Battle ensues behind the net. Jay looking for it. Got two white sweaters on him. Proud for the Dukes. Steps into the corner, looks for it. Murphy tries to find it. There's Jay. Bumps his man, sets it for a ride, goes for another one. Bouncing puck, Murphy looking for it. Murphy trying to sprint break, trying to use that speed. Got McIntyre with him, Murphy shoots. Misses just a bit wide, looking for that outside corner. Bouncing puck at the blue line, gets by Blackwood. Comes up towards center. Bystrike chirps that in as the Dukes make their first change. Glad to see the new team from PEI here. Blackwood looking up ice, long stretch pass, a little bit too far for McIntyre. That's going to go to length the ice. We'll have our first whistle, and that'll be an icing. Just early here in the first, you can see no score, just 53 seconds gone here. Kings going to be unable to change on the icing call due to the league this year, as before you could change in this level, but now they incorporate the same as the NHL that can't change on an icing. Here's the Dukes in the corner, look for it. Stapleton bumps his man, looking for some help. Pulls out this, there's Lawless at the point, just keeps it in. Brings it back out. There's Johnson, gives it back to his D-man. Gas. Back in his own zone. To Lawless, he's going to see it up to, he gains center, dumps in, gives chase. McLaughlin out to play it. Took a funny bounce, had to be careful momentarily. Big bump in the corner. Another big hit along the side. Kings trying to get to the zone, having a hard time with it. Now they get a chance. They get a change as Murphy chips it in deep. Trying to get by Gas. Comes over to Lawless down the other corner. Puts the brakes on, rims it around the old horseshoe. On the half wall, chipped up towards center. Not going to make it far enough for icing. Back was Orchard. Voigt's check. There's McMillan. Up to Elliott. Elliott, far side. Pass not quite hard enough, picked off, not the other way. There's McGinnis. Over to the top of the circle, shot redirected. A nice save as McLaughlin sees his first action of the game. Makes a nice leg save for the first shot. Kept in on the wall. Hanson over to McDonald. McDonald throws one towards net, looking out front, doesn't make it through. Chance here for Verge. Verge up ice. Just gets center as he dumps it in. Dukes back the other way. Up over center. McGinnis trying to go out front. Goes and misses everybody. Back here against the wall. Proud. He rips a shot right in the old breadbasket of McLaughlin. He's going to cover up. And we're going to get face off deep in the Kings zone. I'm going to do a quick shout out. I got a little note here. Happy 92nd birthday to Abe Pittman from his great grandson Casey Opus, who plays for the Kings. Hopefully tuning in today. 92. That's amazing. Let's see if Opus can give him a win for his birthday. Here's Dukes on the side of the net. Try to shovel one home. And it pops out. Comes all the way up with the net's off down low. And we'll get another face-off. I believe that was McClellan down close on the side net, trying to poke one home on the short side, but the net comes off as the puck goes out, and we'll get a face-off deep in the Kings zone. Probert lining up with number 2. Dukes win it down low. Duncan for the Kings. Gives it to White. White going to circle it back, takes a big hit. But the Kings are able to get up to Probert. Sorry, that's Hollett. Hollett trying to break wide. Had Probert chasing. Dukes cut that off. They're looking to get out. Chipped up towards center. Jay right back in. Hollett going to give chase. Gets to the puck first. Gets taken down by Proud. Hollett trying to help out. Puts it to the other corner. He bumps his man. Trying to come up with it. Powering his way through. Is the Dukes player. And there he goes. Johnson chips it in. Jay trying to go back first for the Kings. Jay avoids a check. Kicks it up. Looking for some help. Dukes find it. Brothers back here to the point for Chaffrey. Puts the brakes on, nifty little move. Skates in, throws a shot towards net, just a little bit wide. Over to Gas at the far side. Picked off, maybe a chance for McIntyre trying to get loose. Chaffrey trying to catch up. McIntyre front, goes to the backhand. Oh, nice try, just slides on the side, on the short side. Bouncing puck, there's a shot. And he plays it as Munden had a shot on net. Dukes looking to clear. Get up over the blue line. There's a big bump as Sullivan stepped into his man and looking for the open puck. It's got to be offside if he touches it. Have to clear the back on the zone. Dukes with a chance. Up here to Zaffreys. Chip pass up. Look for number 23. Puck kind of got in front of him there, but stayed on side. Takes a long wrister. McLaughlin thinks about playing it, but gonna hold up. Too many white jerseys in front of him. We'll get another face-off. 4:21 gone here in the first, still no score. You see the shots on goal now, 5-2 in favor of the Dukes. McDonald lining up with Stapleton on the draw. Bouncing puck, looking for it. Kings can't clear. Another shot on goal. McLaughlin pads that to the corner. Comes back here to Johnson. He rips one towards the front of the net. Now Verge picks up, throws one high off the glass. Not going to make it far enough for icing. Proud back there first for the Dukes. Takes it around his own net. Brings it to the corner. Kept in at the blue line by McMillan. Proud for the Dukes. Off to his winger on the wall. Trying to clear it out, but can't as Murphy keeps that in. Proud on the side of his net. Takes a bump from Stapleton. Murphy looking to help. Gets it to Stapleton. Stapleton trying to circle out, but loses control. Goes off the skate. This time the Duke's able to get up to center. There's Johnson going one-on-one with McMillan. Opus trying to get back. Tried a backhand attempt, misses on the short side. Here comes Stapleton. Got a man all over him. Referee's arms stay down. The Dukes D looking to carry it up ice. Lawless got a burst of speed. Little drop pass to McGinnis. McGinnis stepped up for a shot. Blocker save to the corner. McGinnis again down to Lawless. Lawless back here to the blue line. Gas does keep it in. Duncan looking for it in the corner. Bumps his man. Comes in behind. Elliott up here to Orchard. Orchard can't clear. Opus goes in behind the net. Gets it to Duncan. Circles the other side for Hollett. Hollett misses the pass attempt. Dukes put it back down in. Duncan again. Rips it the other side, looking for Orchard. Orchard gets put back the other way. Opus this time to Duncan. I mean, this time the Kings can get it out. Hollett up to Elliott. Elliott up to Orchard. Orchard stepped up for a shot. Nice glove save there for number 29 between the pipes, which is Rooney. Back here to the blue line. Duncan steps up for a wrister, gets some traffic in front. There's a rebound. It's in the back of the net. Hollett gets the Kings on the boards first. And we got a 1-0 hockey game. So just like that, 6:28 here in the first. Shot from the point. Goes off something. Lands in front of Hollett. He makes no mistake, puts it in the back of the cage. We got a 1-0 hockey game. We'll wait for the official score call from the booth, but I'm going to go with Elliott to Duncan to Hollett to the back of the net. We'll see how close I am. Back at center, play continues. Here comes the Dukes. They're up over the blue line, and McDonald stripped of the puck. Brothers puts it back down low. White for the Kings looks for it. White takes a funny bounce off the boards for him. Duncan down there to help him. Duncan got two white sweaters on him. Probert looking to help. Avoids the check, puts it to the corner. White back the other way for Duncan.
Sackville Kings score his fourth of the season. Score number 8, Josh Hollett.
Here's Hollett with the goal.
Assisted by number 17, Jackson Orchard.
It's Orchard with the assist.
Number 4, Jaden Duncan.
And Duncan. I was close on the calls there. I had the numbers backwards. Elliott 71 and Orchard 17, so it's pretty close. So there you are, first goal of the game by Hollett. And here's the Dukes trying to come back the other way. Kings pick it off back in their own zone. Here's Blackwood looking up ice. He's going to take it for a skate. Blackwood gains the blue line. Looking for some Rooney moves. Sets up for the hard wrister. And Rooney gets a piece of that with a paddle. Comes here to the corner. Sullivan gives his man a bump. Dukes poke it free. On the half wall. Verge finds it. Verge sets up. He rips a shot. And right in the breadbasket of Rooney. Makes the save. Covers up. And we'll get a face-off down deep in the Duke zone. 7:54 gone here in the first. 1-0 Kings. First meeting of these two teams of this early in this season. Kings looking for their first win of the year. Duke's leading in the standings right now with a 4-0-1 record. And they win the face-off, and they're Proud behind his own net. Proud on the wall to the winger. Chips up high in the glass, up to center. Blackwood spins and turns. Pass intercepted. McGinnis on his knees gets a puck all the way into the zone. Jay behind the net to Blackwood. Blackwood rims it around. Jay picks it up. Trying to chip one up. Goes center, goes off Sullivan's skate. They're back the other way. Blackwood resets. Trying to go over to Jay. Jay got that long reach, able to pick that puck up. Throws up the center, now Proud for the Dukes. Gets it to his D partner, Lawless. Picked off at center. There's Munden. Munden, a little dangle. Gains the blue line. Trying to get through, can't get by the defender. Munden in the corner. Looking for some help from Duncan. Sullivan, sorry. We got a Duncan last name and a Duncan first name. McMillan trying to get back. Looking for some help. Dukes player has it between his feet. Still trying to poke away at it. McCabe puts it behind the net for Johnson. Johnson avoids a check. Looking out front. Going to the pass. And you can see there the number 3 McDonald got that blue tape on his stick. And couldn't quite connect with that one. Gas at the point. Shot on McLaughlin. He throws the glove out, makes the save, and we'll get a face-off. Pretty even game back and forth so far here. Dukes leading with the shots on goal, 7-5. Hanson going to step in now for the face-off with Stapleton. Scramble draw picked up by the Kings. Duncan takes it behind his own net. Loses in the feet. Need a chance there quickly, but it gains it back. Goes along the wall here looking for Murphy. Murphy does able to get out over the line. And offside is going to be the cause. The Dukes player didn't quite gain the zone. Just came out, put it right back in, went off the back. So we'll get a face-off here right in front of us. Good crowd here for the Kings home opener. They do it backwards here where the Kings take the visitors bench for their home games as their dressing room's over in the far corner. So it's always interesting to see the other side quite full. Hopefully many people are tuning in on the island for the Dukes as they pick the puck up right at the blue line. And a big collision there as he bumps into his man. They're taking it right in front of his own net. With Stapleton getting up to Murphy and picked off by Quinn. Quinn gets it back, chips up forward. Didn't quite have center, and as that goes the length of the ice, we'll get an icing. Almost at the halfway mark here, the first, 1-0 Kings. Also mentioned as the Kings are playing a PEI team, we have a player on the Kings, McMillan, who's Nanny Barb, watching from the island. Gonna give a shout out to Nanny Barb. Hopefully little Jack will be able to give you a good game. Even though you're from PEI, you're hoping for the Kings. Back on the draw. Linesman doesn't know how they're lined up. Hanson gets the toss. Decide who's going to come in. Chaffrey's going to take the draw with Stapleton. Stapleton wins it back to the point. Quick wrister by White, blocked, chipped out by the Dukes. Duncan going to pick it up for the Kings now. Quick up to Hollett. Hollett gains the blue line. Got Stapleton going towards the net. Try the old pass off the pads play. Goes to the corner. Hollett now behind the net. Takes it to the corner. Keeps, looks out front as White was trying to chip in there, but it goes off his stick, and here comes the Dukes back the other way. Gas. Little drop pass to Brothers. Can't get the shot off. White battles for it now. McCabe back to the point. Gas rips a shot. Big pad save by McLaughlin. Pass attempt up towards center. Clears his own. Here comes Brothers trying to gain it. He's up over center. Chips it in. Picked up by Elliott. Elliott back to Duncan. Duncan gives back to White. Takes a funny bounce in behind the net though. Almost came right out front. And lucky there. That would have been a perfect play out front for the Dukes. The boards here take funny bounces behind the net. You got to be careful. Kings trying to clear the zone. It's in the feet. Everybody trying to find it. Somehow it gets up over center. Follow the bouncing puck. At the blue line. McIntyre looking for it. Kept in at the blue line. But this time with a chance to skate out. Number 23 for the Dukes with a wrister. Save to the corner, picked up by the Dukes. It's like down low. There's that one right there. Short side comes out front. Zafaris, he looks up for a shot. He hits a skate, doesn't get through. And Jay's going to skate it out. Jay, long reach, takes it. Going to chip it into the corner, gives chase himself. Gets the first big collision down low. Oh, front, there's a pass, shot, and what a save. Just gets a piece of it was Rooney as Orchard tried to go upstairs with that one and just got enough of the glove that dropped down into the blue paint momentarily, but he covers up and we'll get another face-off. Big collision behind the net there as Jay had joined the rush, causing havoc down low. Elliott able to make the pass out to Orchard, and Orchard ripped one, but Rooney there for the task makes the save. Probert wins the draw, back to Jay. He takes a wrist, they're deflected in front, but goes wide. Blackwood chips in. With the puck along the wall, still looking for it. Dukes find it, chips up towards center. Probert up to Verge. Verge chips it in, right on Rooney. Gonna play it, leaves it for Gas, takes it behind the net. Gas chipped up to the winger. Going far side for Johnson. Johnson looking to get free. Got a bit of room on that short side, rips a shot and scores. Broke open down the lane, ripped one high up over the glove, and we're all tied at 1. Kind of a broken play as the Kings defender lost his stick, and the assistant captain Johnson for the Dukes ties this thing up. At the 12:21 marker here in the first period. Back at center, Sullivan lined up with Hansen. And there's Sullivan with the puck in the Duke zone. Puts the brakes on, trying to get his shot. He steps up for a shot. High save up off the shoulder of Rooney. Dukes bring it back out of the blue line. McGinnis gains center, dumps it in deep. Opus gets it to Sullivan. Sullivan trying to go back here to Munden. Munden chips up high, kept in by Chaffrey at the line. Throws on it towards the slot area. Follow the bouncing puck, picked up by McMillan. McMillan up to Munden. Johnson with his third of the season. There's Munden. Oh, front, looking for a Holland, looking for his second of the night, but couldn't quite connect on the pass. So Johnson from Gas ties this thing up. Sullivan at center, loses the puck, chipped up by Brothers. To McClellan. There's a chance shot, big save there. Didn't know where it was momentarily after it hit him. There's another one from the point. Misses far on the wide. Munden chips it up. Sullivan throws one towards the center. Icing waved off. Dukes in front of their own net to the corner. Lawless behind his own net. Chipping in was White. He has it in the corner now. Rims it around to the far side. Duncan gonna chip in as well, but the Dukes pick it up. Here comes Lawless. He's gonna skate it out. Lawless gains center, backhands it in. Duncan back there first for the Kings. He's gonna skate it the other way. He's up over center, puts a little move on, but he stays on side. Duncan takes it wide. In the corner, puts the brakes on. Chaffrey rims it around to the far side. Gas back to him. Looking up towards center, hits a skate, kept in momentarily, but a chance now. Bystrike gains the blue line, but the Kings knock it right back out. And a collision there, but picked up by Jay. Jay trying to use that long reach, but now it's picked up by McGinnis. He's over the blue line, takes a long wrister. McLaughlin easily paddles that to the corner. Another pass out front. Oh, what a chance there. If he misses on that wide, on that far side, great chance to take the lead. The Kings back the other way. Murphy chips it in as they make changes. Murphy gets there first, using that speed, but picked up by the Dukes, puts it to the corner. Johnson already has one today. Now he's skating up ice. Johnson up over the blue. Gains the zone, takes a bump. Shot attempt, comes all the way back out here. Here's McDonald now. McDonald, nifty little move there as he steps in, looking to go back door as he had McCabe on the side of the net. Couldn't quite connect. high off the glass. Watch the bouncing puck, everybody trying to find it. Dukes have it here at center. McCabe puts it down to the corner. Blackwood for the Kings. Gets it back, a little touch pass from Jay. Up to Verge. Verge over to Orchard. Orchard trying to corral it. Orchard, far side, looking for Opus. Opus throws a shot towards net, goes off his skate. Elliott puts it in behind, gives it to Orchard. Orchard back here to the point. McMillan does that for the wrister, got some traffic in front. But Rooney sees that, makes the save, covers up, and we'll get a face-off. 3:39 left here now in the first, all tied at 1. Face-off coming deep in the Duke zone. Hansen line up with Probert. Linesman tells them to back up, and they just come right back in on the outside. Always fun to watch. Dukes control the face-off. Looking for some help down low. They put it to the corner. Gas. Spins back. Behind his own net. Cycles back the other way. Gives it to Quinn. Quinn throws a pass up towards center. Oh, little chip play there, sorry, by McGinnis. He lifted the stick, but gets it in deep. Trying to go front with it. It's in the crease area. Spin around shot. McGinnis. Saved by McLaughlin. Comes to the corner. Bodies go down. Trying to kick it out. Loses the stick. Still has it. Now it's in the feet of Martin. Gets over to Hollett. Hollett going offsides the call. That one little move at the blue line. You always hear the coaches say, don't make the move at the blue line. .255 left here now. Here in the first, shots on goal 13-9 in favor of the Dukes. Scramble draw, right, trying to find it. Dukes do. Regroup in their own zone. McQuillan is able to just get it out. Sullivan dumps it right back in. Comes over here to Chaffee. McQuillan goes through the old wickets, comes to the corner. McIntyre back to the point. White lines up for a wrister, deflect it, but goes to the corner. Munden back here to Duncan at the blue line. Throws a shot towards the net, looking for the old tip screen or rebound, but misses wide. Munden behind the net now. Looking for some help out front. Pass out front, but right to a white jersey, and they're out the other way. Johnson needs a change, dumps it in. Duncan had brothers all over him. Picked up by McIntyre now. McIntyre gains center. Trying to put a little move on, makes the move, forgets the puck. Picked up by Zaffras. Up here to Brothers. Brothers, a little move. Chips up to Bijstijk. Can't bring the puck. Kings chip it up towards center. Lawless regroups in his own end. He's going to skate up. Gets the blue line. Still has the puck as he throws it down to the corner. Blackwood back behind his own net. Pass is picked off by Zephyrus. Kept at the blue line by Lawless. There's a shot. Save. Rebound. And another save by McLaughlin. Chance for the Kings to clear this time. They do as Munden's going to skate up ice. Gains the blue line. Trying to get by the defender. Still has the puck. Trying to get a shot off. And the old look over the shoulder momentarily by Rooney. But he has it underneath them. And it wasn't much of a shot just along the ice. But momentarily didn't know where it was. But it was underneath him in the blue paint. And keeps this thing all tied up at 1. Just a minute 16 left here now in the first. McDonald going to line up with Stapleton. Murphy picks up on the draw. Looking for an attendant, somebody to pass to. Does hit the blue line. But both defenders kind of came together. Chance for the Dukes to come back the other way. They do. McDonald throws a pass out front. Can't connect. Last minute of play now here in the first period. McCabe. Back to their captain. Goes up. Gives it back. Old dumping right on the goalie. You never know how that old bouncing puck in front. Nothing wrong with throwing a shot on net. And player gets run over behind the net. And his pass comes out front. There's a chance of missing on the short side as McDonald I always know who he is there with that blue tape on that stick. Just missed on that far side. Battle right in front of the net. A big battle goes on. The referees are letting them go here today. Chance here. Oh, front. Only maroon jersey there. Verge. Looking for Murphy. 10 seconds left here now. Murphy dumps in deep as his teammates are making a change. Johnson. Just going to circle back now with 2 seconds to go. And there you have it. So after one, we're all tied at one. Shots on goal after one, 15 for the Dukes, 10 for the Kings. We're going to take a break here for about 10 minutes, so you're going to watch the Zamboni go around and around. We watch Dave. He does such a great job here. We'll try not to get dizzy. We're just going to go on mute for a few so we can have a little break. Hope you come back for the second period. If it's anything like what this first period was, it should be a good one. We'll see everybody about 10 minutes. as we welcome the Kings back to the ice here for the second period. Dukes making their way as well. Starting this second period all tied at 1. Shots on goal are 15-10 in favor of the Dukes. Kings scoring first. The Dukes coming back and tying it up. Great game of hockey here so far as these two teams feeling each other out for their first meeting of the season. Dukes playing a few more games than the Kings. This is the Kings' third game of the season. Still looking for their first win of the season. Dukes already have 4 of them, and I believe the other one was an overtime loss. So a great start to the season for them, being the new team in the league. Kings will take on the Rebels tomorrow, the other new team, the other PEI team. And as we're ready to start the second, here we go. Kings controlling the draw. Blackwood back behind his own net. There's that bounce off those boards you got to be so careful of. Elliott pass gets picked off, and he'll got to get back here. Chance in front. While the bouncing puck, McLaughlin way under his net to make that save. Puck comes to the corner. Orchard can't pick it up. Dukes back to the blue line. Throws a high riser, and Hollett going to pick it up. Chips along the boards, blocked. Jay, he rims it around, looking for Orchard. Trying to kick it out towards the blue line. Kings cannot get out of their own zone here. Blackwood to Hollett. Hollett high off the glass. Kept in at the blue line. Shot towards the net. Far side. Dukes making a full line change there as the Kings throw it out towards center. Back into the Duke zone now. McDonald still on the boards. Here for number 23. Pass back to McDonald. Picked off by Probert. Then a little bit of help from McIntyre. McIntyre's over the blue line. Takes a long wrister. Misses wide. On the boards, Probert trying to find it. Looking in the scrum is Martin trying to help him out. McDonald had it pinned in there pretty good. Probert does finally come out with it. Back to the blue line. McMillan keeps it in. Picked up by McDonald. It's in his feet. Still trying to find it. And then finally, after all that, here comes Gas. Gas going up ice. Takes a shot. Low. Far side. Just missed. Didn't miss by much as he had a burst of speed. Kings. Up at center, chips it in. Probert gives chase. Backhand pass on the far side for Lawless. Lawless up towards center, goes off a stick. Opus circles it all the way back in his own zone. Little backhand pass over to McMillan. McMillan chips it up to Probert. Probert at center gets it back to McMillan. He's got to dump it in. Bounces off a leg, goes to the corner. Martin looking for it. Martin all by himself as the Kings making a change. Big hit in the corner. Referee's arms now up. And we'll see what the call is going to be. As Martin got taken down. Looks like the Dukes player is going to head into the box. And I think that's our first penalty of the game. And it's going to be Gas. Now, normally we'd have Wade here with the they're announcing in the box and announce the Kings power play. Can't do it justice, so I'm not going to try. But penalties up on the board now. Gas is going to go for 2. I believe high sticking is going to be the call. They looked at the signal, but we'll wait for the call from the booth. Here's Duncan at the blue line. Over to Verge, back to Duncan. Duncan, back to Verge. Verge going to step up, left for a shot, block. Nice block there by the Dukes captain, McQuillan. Comes all the way out with it. Oh, 2 minutes for roughing. I thought it was a high stick call, but it was the high fist of the glove of the referee. Back to the blue line, kept in. Duncan with a shot, tipped in front. It's loose, still poke away at it. But Rodney had it up underneath him as Munden was looking for it. He's going to cover up. We'll get a face off. .35 seconds gone here in the power play. 2:47 gone here in the second period. Are all tied at 1. Kings on the power play. Sullivan on the draw. Dukes control, and they send it the length of the ice. McLaughlin out to play it. He's going to play it all the way out. Looking for Verge on the wall. Verge goes far side, looking for Sullivan. Sullivan gains the blue line. Puts the brakes on, trying to set something up. Cycle it back down low. Back here to the point. Sullivan dangerously at the blue line, and they kick it forward was McDonald. King's got to reset. Duncan looking to try to skate over the blue line. Does. Keeps to the corner. Has Proud on him. Avoids a check. Picks it up. Duncan over here to Murphy. Murphy steps up for a shot. Nice save there by Rodney. Another shot, and it behind him, and Rodney's down. And the puck's loose, but the whistle goes for a second. It looked like it might have got behind him, but 29 between the pipes, standing tall, sprawling all over the place, keeping that puck out. Keeps this thing all tied at 1. 35 seconds left now in the power play. Chance moment to go by Murphy as he ripped a shot on net. But Rudney with the save. Stapleton lines up with McCullen. Kings control. Hollett, far side for Murphy, rips a shot. Off the boards, misses. Hollett has it again at the blue line. Over to Blackwood. Blackwood, far side, Murphy. Blackwood, back to Murphy. Get another looking for Hollett. Go to the center. Stapleton shoots, scores! Power play marker for the Kings. 2-1 hockey game. Nice passing there by the Kings. And it lands right on Stapleton's stick. Ran the high slot. He makes no mistake. High glove. And you get a power play goal. With 12 seconds to go in the power play. 3:59 here in the second. Kings lead by 1. Hollett and Blackwood should get the assist markers on Stapleton's goal. Kings lead by 1. Now Stapleton in the corner with it. Gets it to Murphy. Murphy back down to Stapleton. Stapleton looking for Hollett. And Hollett gets a stick out of it, misses wide. Throws one from behind the net out front. It goes off the side of the net. Almost a chance there again to go up by 2. Hollett over to Jay, but it's redirected. Out behind the play, trying to send him. And it just goes off his stick as 23 was almost broke free and clear break, but couldn't quite get the pass up to him. Back here to the blue line. Back along the boards, slap attempt, goes off a skate. As they announce the goal.
First of the season, scored by number 88, Theo Stapleton.
Goes around with it, Zafaris. Back here to the point to Proud. Proud over to Lawless. Lawless pitches all the way in. He's in the corner with it now, takes it behind the net. Gonna go short side, breaks out front, goalie's down. Puck's loose as the referee still hasn't blown the whistle. Puck's still loose. Finally goes as the one's Duke player is pretty right on top of McLaughlin, and he's down. We'll see what the call is gonna be. Referee's making the point there. We have to say probably gonna be one of the Kings players. Looks like Blackwood's coming out of the scrum. His stick stuck in a skate. We'll see what the call is going to be here. Roughing. So just after the Kings score in the power play, Duke's going to have their turn on the power play, as Blackwood's going to go serve 2 or less with the roughing call. 5:02 here in the second. Wait for the get lined up here. Having a chat with the goalie, make sure McLaughlin's all set up because he was at the bottom of the scrum there as they're piling players on top of him. Ran the faceoff draw, man scrambled in the feet. Everybody trying to find out the draw. This quick shot, short side, missed, comes right back to the point. Johnson trying to go back door, looking for McDonald. McDonald still has it. Back here to the point. McClellan over to Johnson. Johnson over here. McDonald couldn't quite corral the pass, but now he has it off the wall. Takes it behind the net. Puts the brakes on. Puts it to the corner. Gas. Trying to go back to him. The old hot sauce, but friendly bounce keeps in at the blue line. There's a shot from the point. Deflected. Up high off the glass. In the corner. To the boards. Picked up by McDonald. McDonald trying to go short side. McLaughlin's down. Covers up. Makes the save. A lot of pushing and shoving now going on after the whistles. And I see the referee's taking somebody out of the scrum there to see if they're both going or one. Looks like Gas is going. So what about, no, they're both going. So they're taking taking McMillan and Gass. They'll probably both get 2 each for roughing. They'll stay 5-on-4. 14-10 left here in the second. Get the penalty straightened away. Lions got them all lined up here. Prober on the draw. Comes back here to the point. Proud. Looking to set something up. Going far side. 23 walks all the way in. Goes down low. Trying to get it back. A little give and go. Can't get the shot off. Zafaris cycles it back down low. Trying to come out front. Just gets a stick on it, but can't clear the zone. Now McDonald. Back to Proud. There's a shot. McLaughlin down. Makes a save. Covers up. And we'll get a save.
Time of the penalties, 5 minutes, 50 seconds.
The announcer notes the 2 penalty for roughing. Coincidental, so they'll both sit there as the Dukes stay on the power play. Puck comes back to Proud at the point. Gets it back, looking out front. Blocked in front, chance here for the Kings. McIntyre gonna chip it up. Prober gives chase. Trying to get around Proud. One hand on the stick, and Prober somehow with a one-hand shot that Rudney had to be careful with there. Makes the save, covers up. Good hustle by Probert. Trying the old Crosby with the one hand on his stick, trying to get a shot on goal. 33 seconds left now in the power play. Face off back deep in the Duke zone. Got to give a shout out to the Dukes as well. They gotta like these jerseys. They're looking like the Vegas Knights. Great job on the jerseys. They look. There's the Sterry. That's Verge looking to get it back. Jits front as Martin and Verge are doing a great job killing the penalty in the Duke zone. Here comes McDonald for the Dukes. Up over center. Gains the blue line. Taking it wide. 10 seconds to go. Back to the point. Far side. Trying to set something up. Come back to the blue line. Just kept in. Good job there. Shot. Looking for that tip down low. McLaughlin makes a save. Penalized player back on the ice. Penalty over. They sent it the length of the ice. Hollett gets there just in time to delegate the icing. Good job chasing that down. Now trying to go front with it. Dukes chip that off. Lawless out towards center. McGinnis gets there. Puts the brakes on. Little backhand pass, trying to find it. McLaughlin's down, doesn't know where it is. They still going to bang away at it just at the top of the crease. Now we get a puck race as Sullivan tried to get there. Got 3 white sweaters in front of him, avoids one check, and takes it to the corner. Still looking for the puck. Dukes come out with it. And there's going to be a penalty coming to the Kings behind the play as they touch the puck. Sullivan gave the extra shot there as the other 2 penalized players, they serve there. They come out with the whistle. But the Dukes going right back to the power play as Sullivan's going to go serve 2 or less. If I had to guess, it's going to be roughing. It could be headshot though, but I see 2 on the board. So we'll see what the official call is. So right after the Kings kill one off, they got to try their best to do another one. And the Dukes control the draw. Back here at the blue line. There's their captain. Back up top to Proud. Proud over to 23. He steps into the shot. McLaughlin down, makes the save. Rebound. Comes to the corner. Chip lay there by White to get up out of the zone. Proud. Over here to McDonald. Gets it back to Proud. They try to set up in the neutral zone. Okay, in the zone now. It was 2 minutes for roughing. Duke's captain gets it down low to McDonald. McDonald to Zafaris. He keeps it behind the net. Duncan trying to get on him there. Short side. You can hear the pad save from up here. Didn't have much of an angle there. Duncan's able to send that the length of the ice. Rooney out to play it, trying to catch the Kings on a change with a long stretch pass out to Quinn. Quinn gains the blue line. Quinn. Cross ice pass to Hansen. He circles back here to McGinnis. Steps in, looking for some room to skate. Trying to backhand pass over front, picked off by Duncan. Now he's behind the net. Duncan trying to work him over. Spins back the other way though. Chance here in the slot area. Kivton is gas. He steps in. Oh, nice shot. Better save as McLaughlin gets a piece of it on the shoulder. Back here in the point. Hansen, far side, looking to get it back. There's a shot blocked. Picked up by Quinn. Back to Gas. Gas steps in the bottom of the circle. Going to take it behind the net. Down to 15 seconds to go in the penalty. And they do get it over the blue line. Oh, they don't. They keep it in. As the linesman said it didn't come out. I think the person's feet came out, but the puck might have came in and stayed in. Either way, play continues. There's McIntyre. Penalty over. Penalized player back on the ice. McIntyre trying to work his way to the net. Jay keeps that in. Puts a shot right on Rooney. And he covers up as Munden did a little flyby there.
The winning ticket number in the 50-50 draw is
as they announced the 50-50 draw.
5-9-5.
Good crowd here today, so it could be a good 50-50. Anything over $100 is usually a good crowd. We're exactly at the halfway mark here at the second. Kings lead by 1. They win the draw. Jay rips a wrister. Saved by Rooney. Comes to the corner. Elliott looking to pick it up. Puts it down. It's in his feet. Still trying to find it. Everybody looking for it. Orchard finally has it. Backhand pass picked off. And Duke's trying to spring a little bit too far. And that should go the length of the ice, and that's going to be icing. McLaughlin almost came out to play it there. So bring that back 200 feet the other way. 9:37 left here in the second. See the shots on goal. 25 in favor of the Dukes. 15 for the Kings, with the Kings lead on the scoreboard, 2-1. They win the draw. Back to the point. Blackwood lines a wrister, deflected, and Rooney's down. As the puck was going up, and now dropped right in front of him. Nice save there. And the Dukes make it a full line change. Elliott, 71, lines up with 23 for the Dukes. Pass back to the blue line. That long reach of Jay is able to keep it in. But it goes off Verge's backside. And then Blackwood tries to skate in. Now we get a puck race for it. Jay lifts the stick. Puck goes to the corner. Still looking for the puck. Poke free, it comes to the wall. Short side, picked up by Blackwood, goes off a skate. Jay now goes off the boards. Orchard looking for Elliott at center. Elliott over to Verge. Verge trying to give back to Elliott, goes off a skate. Puck's kept in deep. Verge can't corral the puck. Gives a chance for the Dukes to bring it out. McDonald chips in as they're looking for a change. Chance here for McMillan, but he fans on the pass. Got to regroup back behind the net. Gets it to Verge. Verge off the boards, high and out. Up at center. Back. Here's Lawless. Looking to skate up ice. Lawless avoids a check. Then over the zone, passes it up. Looking for McDonald. Picked off. Martin can't clear the zone. Kept in. Opus puts it back the other way, looking for Martin. Martin cycles it back. Back down to Opus. Opus behind his own net. To Martin. Martin, a little chip play, but they can't clear. Kings having a hard time getting the puck out of their own zone. And still kept in. Good active stick by McMillan. They bump in the corner with McDonald. McMillan finds it. Up to Hollett, leaves it for McMillan. McMillan going to skate up. Jack gains the red line, dumps it in deep. And the one linesman had his arm up for the icing, then waved it off. Cross ice pass. All the way back to the King zone. See if he's far enough for icing. Icing waved off, and it didn't quite make it. White up to Hollett. Hollett chipping up for Probert. Probert, then his feet. You have to be careful there. They're looking to target him to get labeled. Up to center. White in his feet. Gets in the zone here. 2-on-1 shaping up for the Dukes. Shoots, keeps. And McLaughlin gets a piece of that. Comes to the point, but not out. The captain keeps it in. Another save by McLaughlin. Comes to the far side. White trying to clear the zone. White can't clear the blue line. Duncan back in his own zone now. His pass attempts tip. Hollett gloves it down. Going to skate up himself now. Hollett gains center. Dumps it deep right on to Rooney. He has to make a save as the Kings are making a change. The Dukes captain makes a little move. Gains center. Dumps it in. Duncan chips it up, looking for Murphy. It's in his feet. Sees Stapleton. Gets the blue line, got all white jerseys all over him. He gets a little help here. Here's Murphy. Murphy tries a shot, blocked. Comes to the corner. Back to White, but gets chipped by him. And you can hear a fan behind me call it. Interference is going to be the call as White tied him up just a little bit too long. And now he's getting an extra. We'll see if it's 2 and 10 or if it's an extra one. So the lines or the referee's not taking anything from the players here today. We know White's getting 2 for interference, and we'll see if it's another 10. So we'll see here as the referees line him up here if it's going to be 5 on 3 or if it says 5 on 4. We'll see if it's 10 and 2 or if it's 2 twos. Looks like 10 and 2 as the first twos up on the board. So White's going to be in the box for a little bit. Let's see, he'll get the 10. McIntyre will serve his 2. And off that is another Duke's power play. And with the referee's arm up, the puck sitting right at the top of the blue paint. That's a quick power play, 7 seconds in. This game's all tied at 2. But the penalty will probably continue as the referee's arm was up. So the McIntyre will have to go back in the box. Or no, Blackwood will be going to serve. So see here what the referee's going to serve up. Either way, Duke's going to stay on the power play as the goal was scored. The referee's arm was up, and hooking's going to be the call. So wait to get it all settled here at center. So they just tied up 2-2 on the power play, and they stay on the power play. As the fresh 2 minutes go back up, only took them 7 seconds the last time. Let's see what happens this time. Kings dump it in. Rooney out to play it. Leaves it for Proud. Proud to McDonald. Cross ice over to 23. Gains the blue line. Puts the brakes on. Little pass back, but splits the uprights at the blue line. And that got to come all the way back out. McDonald to Proud. Circles back in his own zone. Proud. Going to skate up himself. He gains center. Leaves it for McDonald. McDonald. Give and go to Proud. Goes far side to 23. Leaves it back here for Proud at the point. He lines up for a wrister. Deflected in front. And McLaughlin gets a piece of that. Comes to the half wall. Kept in. Cycled down low. Lawless down there looking for it. Trying to get it out front. There's McDonald chipping in. He rips a shot. Misses wide. Comes back to the far side. Kept in. Back here. Top of the blue line now for Proud. He lines up for a wrister. Blocked by his own man. But came here for Hansen. He takes a shot short side. A little bit of daylight there, but missed. All the way back to the point is Proud. Keeps it in. 50 seconds gone in the power play. Proud over 23. Right at the face-off dot. Look for a little give and go. Short side. They get it, and it just gets up over the blue line. Duke's making a change. Proud kind of carried it in himself. Proud to McGinnis. Oh, passes over. And a shot there by Quinn, but misses the net. Back here to the point. There's their captain. Over to Quinn. Back to the captain. He rips a shot. McLaughlin down. Rebounds loose. Puck still loose in front. And down. And a save as Hansen had a chance as the puck was bouncing around right in the high slot area. But McLaughlin makes the save. And covers up. Timekeeper ringing the horn a couple times, trying to have a look, trying to had a question there about the penalty call. I think it's the 7 seconds that went from the other penalty. They put a fresh 2 minutes up. It should have just been a continuation of the first penalty. We'll see if they get that straightened away. All my years of watching Hockey Canada, I have lots of knowledge. You know, you're always correct in the stands. Every time I'm in the stands, we never get the calls wrong. We look around, get a good shot there. They got it all figured out. Showing 27 seconds left now in the power play. Good to see. Lots of viewers. If you give a quick check to the quick on the draw, though, is a shot. McLaughlin with the save. He had a quick shot. I'm going to give a shout out to everybody that's tuning in. 69 people watching. So if you're not already tuned in, you know anybody else that wants to tune in, make sure you check out the broadcast. We're here with High Button for all these Kings home games, and they're doing lots of games in the U16 League this year. They do a great job. And we like when you tune in and leave some comments as well. Let us know where you're watching, who you're hoping for. Tip down low, just missed as that shot from McMillan from the point. Kings try to clear, kept in. Walks the line, gets over to Hansen. Back to their captain. To the far side. Penalized player steps on the ice as the puck just comes over the blue line. So the Kings kill off the penalty. Penalized player comes on. There's Munden, leaves it for Jay. Jay chips it in. Takes a funny bounce on those backboards. Now it comes to McCabe. McCabe up to Brothers. He needs a change. He chips it in. Duncan circles back. Looking to give on the half wall there to Verge. He gets pushed back the other way. Puck comes loose. McMillan tries to kick it up. Looking for some help from Sullivan. Tried a little move, but can't get by the skates of Johnson. Verge to Duncan. To McMillan, a little chip pass, didn't get much on it. Dukes cut that off. Back here to Gass. Over to Chaffrey. Up to Johnson. But loses that center, but gives it right back to him. Yeah, that's going to be, going to say, he waved off the offside, and then Duncan lost, McMillan, I'm going to get the names right here. Yeah, that Sullivan lost the puck there at the blue line. And good call by the linesman to make the correct one because it was offside. We got a bird's eye view from it right in front of us here. So that face-off will come out here in front of us. 3:19 left here in the second, all tied at 2. Elliott lines up on the draw. So everybody trying to find it. It's in the feet. Hollett trying to bang it in. Still in the feet. Duke's able to chip it out. Orchard chips it in, and then McDonald chip it right back the other way. Opus behind his own net to Duncan. Duncan cross-ice pass, looking for Hollett. A little too far, but he's trying to put the Jets on, but Lawless gets back there first. Lawless on the boards, up to center. It's in Opus' feet. Chance for a 2-on-1. Pass over. Good active stick by Duncan to break that. Couldn't get the shot off. Back here to the point, though. Lawless sets up for Rister. Pad save to the corner. Duncan is after his bump in the corner. Referee's arms up. We'll see what the call is going to be this time. Headshot. We'll see who's going to the box. This time looks like it's going to be, it is, number 14, Zafaris, going to the box for 2 or less, and the Kings will go on the power play. So with 2:35 left here in the second, Kings with a chance here to try to regain the lead. Elliott going to line up with Hansen. Face off to the corner. Picked up by Elliott. Back here to Hollett at the blue line. Hollett go cross ice to Opus. Opus going to cycle it back to Duncan. Duncan lifts on the pass but gets it back. Opus now trying to go cross ice to Hollett. Hollett back to Opus. Opus steps in. Can't get a shot off. Gets it back to Duncan. Duncan's going to step up for a shot. Save, rebound, and he misses on the net as Elliott had the open cage. Comes back to the blue line. Duncan. Shot. Can't get the shot through. Opus with the shot. Deflected. Short side. They bang away at it. Comes to the corner. So chances there. Looking for the puck in the corner. Bat away at it. As the player's down, Lawless gets up. Opus back to the point. Duncan to Opus. Opus. Looking for Hollett. Hollett with the shot. Misses on that far side. We'll try to go high, but a little bit too high and off the boards. Hollett again. Looking out front. That shot's blocked. High off the glass. Looking for that friendly bounce, but kept in by Duncan. Duncan's going to skate in. Duncan steps up, rips the shot. Another one high. And up off the boards. Opus to Hollett. Hollett to Duncan. Duncan trying to go cross ice. Trying to hit Elliott. Elliott steps up for a shot. That's blocked up off the glass. And then Orchard tried to whack at it. And Duke's finally clear. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Duncan back as the Kings and Dukes both making changes. Duncan for that long stretch pass picked off at center. Martin loses at center. Dukes having their own zone now. Did you hear last minute play here in the first period? 15 seconds to go in the power play. Blackwood to the corner looking for Probert. Probert going to skate up. Little chip pass, Probert has it. That's going to be offside as the bouncing puck at the blue line. And Martin a little bit too quick. And with 5 seconds to go in the power play, 39.7 to go here in the second, we'll get an offside faceoff. Probert, no, you got 9-on-9 at the faceoff. Probert and McGinnis. Probert gets that one. Wins it back to Blackwood. Back to Jay, back in their own zone. Maybe try for one more rush here. Martin chipped up, but they lose it. Here comes the Dukes. Maybe they're looking for a shorthanded before the end of the period. They'd like to take the lead before the second ends. Jay takes a hit, loses the puck. McCabe circles out back, and there's McLaughlin's down as McGinnis got a stick on it. McLaughlin had to be careful there. 10 seconds. Blackwood joined the rush. Blackwood gets it deep, 5 seconds. Gonna throw a shot out front, just hope for anything there. 2-1, and as the horn goes, that's gonna do it here after 2. So similar to the first period, where it was all tied at 1. After 2, we're all tied at 2. Shots on goal, 31-19 in favor of the Dukes. Pretty well the way the games go here at the half all season. Great action. U16 AAA League doesn't, it always comes through. I'm trying to lose my voice. Obviously I need a break here to get going here for the second. As you watch Dave come on the ice, we're gonna watch him go round and round. We're gonna go on mute for about 10 minutes. Make sure you come back, get yourself a refreshment. We'll see everybody about 10 minutes. Hey, and we are back. Third period action. Kings versus Dukes, all tied at 2. Shots on goal 31-19 in favor of the Dukes here so far, as the Kings have been having a little bit of a parade to the penalty box there in the second period. We'll see what the third period brings. The Kings so far have had some tight battles for the first 2 games of the season, losing both of those by 1. As we wait for the officials to break onto the ice here. We got the players are ready, the teams are ready, but the referees are still talking about coming out. Good chance here, like I said. This is I had to give my shout out here. My first experience here with High Button Sports for this broadcast. Really appreciate being a part of the team as the officials make their way to the ice here now. So this has been a fun experience. I hope it's been a good experience for you at home as well, as we do our best to broadcast the games for you here. The Kings will be back in action again here tomorrow, but we're up at East Hants for a home game as they take on the other PEI team. The Rebels are in town. We'll see what happens from this one here. The Kings, tomorrow's game will be at 12:30 start time, which will be again on High Button Sports. The YouTube page for the Kings, as all the teams that High Button takes care of each have a YouTube page for them all. So you can go back and catch the game afterwards. It'll all be on the YouTube channel. As the players bang their sticks, they're ready to go for the third period. Hope you are as well. Probert lines up with McDonald, and we're on the way. Kings back in their own zone. Jay cycles one back, but gets picked off, gets it back, kept in at the blue line. Proud dumps it in, all the way around to the far boards. McIntyre for the Kings gonna pick it up, trying to skate out, does just get over the blue line. Chips it inside the Dukes as their captain goes up to McDonald, goes off his stick. That chip play off the wall took a funny bounce, still finding, and there's Johnson for the Dukes. Johnson on the backhand, looking up front, trying for the deflection, but goes all the way through to the corner. McDonald taking his time in the corner, takes a bump from Jay. Jay looking for the puck, looking for some help. Same with the Dukes players, they does squirt loose. McIntyre now for the Kings, dangerously inside his own blue line there, but does come out with it. He's up over there, blue, long wrister, blocker aside to the corner. Probert waits for it, but it does get chipped out. Comes all the way back here to Duncan, over to McMillan, chipped it to the open corner as the Kings make changes, as well as the Dukes, both teams making changes early on here in the third. Here comes the Dukes captain, skates it up ice, loses control, trying to find it to Stapleton, looking for some help, but the Dukes control. Maybe a chance for Murphy to spring loose as he just came off the bench on the backhand, tries to go up to Verge, but couldn't quite connect. Stapleton puts it behind the net, picked up by Proud. Proud off the wall, chipped up to center. Duncan gonna dump it right back in. Kings get back on side. McQuillan behind his own net. Chipped up to the blue line, does come out. Duncan gets his pass attempt chipped off, then the skate, they're trying to find it. Proud does pick it up to McQuillan. Up to Zafaris, misses him with the pass. McMillan dumps it right back in, but Proud picks that off. A little bit of neutral zone play here. McMillan last one back. We got brothers on him. McMillan trying to get there first. Picked off by McGinnis. A little give and go. McGinnis gets it back. Shot goes, misses on the short side. Comes in behind. Big battle includes in the corner. Comes loose for Verge. Verge is going to skate it up. Verge cross ice here for McMillan. McMillan looks up. Trying to hit Murphy. Goes off his skate. Goes into the Duke zone. Lawless. Quick up here to McGinnis. Goes off his stick. Munna trying to find it. Does come just outside the blue. The Gas to Lawless. Back in his own zone. Gets it back to Gas. Little spin move. He's up over the blue line. Chips up for McGinnis. Puts the brakes on. Munden picks it off. Gets it up to Sullivan. Sullivan, one man to beat. Goes wide. Puts the brakes on. Spins. Looking for some help. Dukes pick it up. And they're up outside the zone. Brothers, with some help from McGinnis, knocks it in. The Dukes make a change up to Hollett, trying to catch him on that change. Hollett on the far side, goes to front, goes off a skate to the corner. Munden gives chase. Hollett keeps it at the blue line, dumps it right back down low. Munden tries to throw one out front, goes off the back of the net. Sullivan looking for it in the corner. Looking for some help. They bang away at it. Sullivan pinning it. Referee yelling at them to move it. Sullivan just kind of gave up. The referee still yelling at them to move it. Sullivan going to do the same thing again. Now he comes out with it. Sullivan gets his stick lifted, still has it. Quite the puck keep there by Sullivan. He finally gives it to Jay. Jay lines for a wrister, misses on the short side. Sullivan again on that wall. What's he going to do this time? Trying to dance out with it, loses the handle, and the Duke's able to clear. Jay back in his own zone. 4 minutes gone here in the third. All tied at 2. Blackwood loses the handle in the corner. Takes his man down. He's going to head to the box. He got the hat trick for Blackwood heading to the box. So power play coming up here for the Dukes as Blackwood's going to head to the box for 2 on the cross check. The universal palms in the air as he skates to the box. But the referee gets final call and he says it's a cross check, and at the end of it, it's a Dukes power play. Dukes control the draw right back at the blue line. Looking to set something up. There's their captain right up top again. Looks one towards the net. There's a shot. I don't think McLaughlin saw it as he went up high off the glass, and the clearing attempt gets deflected and up out of play. On the draw, Elliott, 71-23. Dukes come up with it. Almost picked off by Orchard. He would have been on to the races, but here the Dukes keep it in. Comes over here, goes off a stick. Duncan gets his stick lifted. In the corner with it, comes out, back to the point. McClellan, sorry. Back here to Bystrick. Goes down low, look for a little give and go. Can't quite get the pass over to him as Gas is down low with it. Got to the half wall, back here to the point. Walking the line, looking for a shot area, misses wide. Trying to use that traffic in front. Puck all the way back to the blue line and out, and maybe a chance for Elliott trying to go short-handed. Trying to go there, breaks wide, steps up to the shot, and he can't quite get a shot. I can laugh at him because he's my kid. Still going to kill more time off. Kings bring it back. Duncan in his own zone, killing more time in the power play. Quick up, trying to get them on the change. Elliott this time with a shot. High, lets him play it. As, I believe coach would say skate around the goalie and make sure you get a whistle. But he needs to change. Skate up the ice is Johnson. Johnson has it all the way through. 35 seconds going in the power play. Johnson still has it. Chance here for Martin to clear, and he does. Proud, the last man back for the Dukes now. Almost ran into the referee. Maybe a chance for Probert. You can hear the PEI fans giving the referee a little bit there as the Proud bumped into him. Now Probert trying to pin into the corner and killing valuable time off this power play. Trying to come up with it. Martin walking out all by himself on the backhand, and it's loose. It's still loose. As Rooney thought he had it, and he made the nice glove save on the backhand, but puck squirt loose just for a moment. It was live there in the blue paint. But the Kings can't strike short-handed, and Rooney's able to cover up, get a whistle. 6 seconds to go here in the power play. Still all tied at 2. Kings trying to kill the rest of the penalty off. 6:03 gone here in the third. Kings get the puck back to the point. Jay dumps it to the corner. Penalized player steps back on the ice. So we're back to even strength as they battle for it in the corner. Dukes chip it up. They're up over the blue line now. Chipped in by Brothers. Jay back for the Kings. Pass stopped here at the blue line. Chaffrey with a shot. Deflected in front. Oh, what a tip that was. A close chance by McGinnis as he tipped that puck. We tipped it a little bit too far on the close post here. And then as it goes around the back of the net, comes back over front. McLaughlin down, covers up, and we'll get another face-off. Back to even strength. Face-off deep in the Kings zone. 13:24 left here in the third. All tied at 2. Right off the draw, trying to find it. Kick up to McIntyre as he kicks it up, gets it to center. Duke's turning back the other way. McGinnis trying to get by McMillan. McMillan stops him there. Stapleton has it in the corner. The 3 maroon jerseys on 2. And Verge comes out of the scrum with it. Verge looking to chip it ahead. Trying to burst the speed in and around. Trying to get by Lawless. In the corner it goes. Verge knocked down. Still trying to find it. Dukes bring it out. Brothers to the corner with it. It's in the feet. Goes in behind. McMillan rims it around. Trying to find it at the blue line. It does. Chipped up to Stapleton. Stapleton. Big hit there as he gets over the blue line. And here comes the Dukes the other way. Dukes shot. McLaughlin with a save. And that goes up off the paddle into the netting in the roof. And we'll get a stoppage of play. Bring that face up down deep. But a huge hit there just inside the blue line. Duke's defender stepping right into the Kings player. And that got the bench going here right in front of us. Good thing being up here. You hear everything right behind the bench. Some things you probably wouldn't want us to hear, but we do anyway. Scramble draw. Still trying to find the feet. They bang away at it. Comes back here to the point. McDonald stops, shoots, off a skate to the corner. Sullivan gets there first for the Kings. Skates up to center, looking for Murphy. Murphy, he rips the shot, missed on the short side. Puck comes to the corner. Hollett trying to find it. Hollett circles back. Now Murphy looking to help. Duke's able to kick it free. Now Hollett's knocked down. The referee's arms up. And it looks like the Duke's captain is going to head to the box. And the Kings will have their turn back on the power play. 8:07 gone here in the third. Still tied at 2. Duke's had their power play opportunities. Now time for the Kings to have one. As the Kings players talk it over. See if what they talk about at the comes to fruition or not. As Sullivan lines up with McDonald, and he wins a draw to the corner. Puck's in behind the net now. Sullivan looking for it. Puts it back to the corner. Him and Lawless battling hard in the corner. Sullivan gets taken down. Puck's underneath him, trying to find it. Trying to pick it out there. And they do as Murphy. Now Jay's behind the net. Jay to Sullivan. Hollowed at the blue line. Loses the puck. Still trying to find a puck. Comes loose. Puck race for it. Blackwood is back. Blackwood chips it up. No icing. So went off a couple of skates there. Kept in at the blue line by Jay. Jay loses the handle. Good battle there by McDonald as he's able to get that out. But now there's Hollett on the far side, brings it in on the zone. Avoids a check, but gets stripped of the puck. Gets a little bit of help though. Spins and shoots. And quick glove save there by Rooney. As Hollett tried to catch a goalie sleeping, tried to go upstairs. But Rooney, not to be fooled, denies the shot. Covers up and we'll get a face-off. 9:01 gone here in the third. Tied at 2. 1:06 left in the power play. Elliott steps in from the draw with Johnson. It's in the feet. Everybody looks for it. Finds it is White. White down the ice looking for it. Still trying to find it. It does come loose. Comes back here to Duncan at the blue line. Duncan walks the line. Looking towards the net. Try to pass him to the slot, but hits his skate and gives the Dukes a chance to dump it down, and they do. 42 seconds left in the power play. Duncan going to skate out himself. Got a couple Dukes players on him. Gets it over to Munden. Munden over the zone. Puts the brakes on. Trying to set something up. Hard pass over to McIntyre. McIntyre circles. He's looking for a seam. It's worked over there. Little shovel pass to Duncan. He tries his shot. Deflected. White steps in now. White has it in his skates. Looking for some help. 3 maroon jerseys on 1 there. Good job by the Dukes player to kill time with only 10 seconds to go in the power play. Still banging away at it. Referee out the move. They finally comes out. Munden squirts one out towards the center. It comes to the blue line. Kept in. White down low. Munden trying to crowd behind the net. And slap attempt. And that's going to go all the way the length of the ice. As the penalty is over, that's going to be icing. But Dukes able to kill that penalty off. 10-16 now gone here in the third. All tied at 2. Will we see extra hockey here tonight? First broadcast with high button. Wouldn't want to be fitting that we have a little extra hockey. But these teams want to end in regulation. We'll see what happens. 9:44 left here in the third. On the face-off draw. Controlled by the Dukes, put to the opposite corner. Comes to the wall. Looking for it. Dukes find it, and they skate out. Comes up over the blue line, up the center now. Orchard trying to battle for it. Picked off by Brothers. Brothers gains his own. Dukes making a change. Duncan cycles it back, but gives it right to Brothers, short side. And the puck was loose on that side as it took that funny bounce off the boards. White back to Orchard. Orchard can't clean the zone. White now gets it to his D partner. They give it back. Circles up to Orchard. Orchard along the wall, banging away at it. White takes a hit but makes the play. Gets it up to Probert. Probert to Martin. Martin chips it in. Lawless back for the Dukes, picks it up. Takes a bump. Orchard keeps it at the blue line, gets it in, but it takes a Dukes bounce. And they're up to the races. 2-on-1. Lawless got McGinnis with it. Elects to shoot. Short side. Scores. Just like that. 3-2 as a quick shot just under the glove on the short side. The Dukes take the lead. I'm not sure who chipped the puck up there. Actually, no, I think it was the Lawless that chipped him to himself. But he chipped the puck up past the defender, sprint up, looked off the pass to center, kept, shoots, and scores. And with 8:41 left here in the third, Dukes lead by 1. Dukes' first lead of the game. They got it back deep in their own zone now. Gass dangerously in front of his own net, but keeps looking for a centering pass. And here comes another 2-on-1. Just like that, pass out front. Oh, and it can't quite connect as McDonald couldn't quite get the pass from 23. Looking to get it back. Scramble play. There's Verge, finds it for the Kings. Looking to take it wide. Alexa dump it to the corner. Murphy gives chase. Dukes on it as well. Looks at the official goal call here from their announcer. So it is Lawless. From McLaren. So Lawless from McLaren to take the lead here in the third. Dukes deep in their zone now. Trying to get it out. And they do. Blackwood at center. Over to Duncan. Chips it in as the Kings make a change. And that puck going to come all the way out. Picked up by Duncan. He chipped in. He puts it back up to center. McDonald trying to get by Munden. Gets sent back. Duncan puts it up. His pass is picked off. Now McDonald's all the way in. McDonald trying to get by Duncan. Duncan takes it to the corner. Sullivan puts it to the far corner. Picked up by Probert, or by Hollett, sorry. Hollett with a high one. A little bit too high. Up into the ceiling.
Is going out to Janet Sullivan, tonight's winner of the 50-50 draw. Tonight she's taking home a cash prize of $110.
There we are, the 50-50 draw for today, $110. Not a bad take home on a Saturday night here, taking a game in at the arena. What we always say, if you can't be here in person, the best place to see it, we're going to do our best to bring it to you live cast. And here comes Sullivan. Breaks wide, puts the brakes on, takes a bump, and the Dukes player puts it up high, a little bit too high, up into the netting. Another one out of play, and this one, the faceoff will stay deep into the Duke zone. Down to 6:48 left here in the third. Dukes taking the lead here in the third, scoring the only goal here so far in the third. They were tied after 1-1, tied after 2-2, and now it's 3-2 here in the third. Sullivan takes it to the corner, and pass attempt there by Munden, but splits the uprights and goes all the way back to their own end is Duncan. Hollett looking for on the boards. Sullivan trying to get to Munden. Back to Sullivan. Sullivan trying to break free, trying to get through. Can't get by the defender. Comes all the way in the goalie. And Sullivan looking for the rebound. Takes the bump, and then they're playing the right music for that now. Little Rocky theme And they didn't like Sullivan coming too close to the goalie. A couple extra bumps there. We'll see if both of them are going. Looks that way. Looks like Lawless and Sullivan will probably go 2 each for roughing if I had to guess. They get the penalty box geared up here. We'll wait for the official call, but looking over, looks like it's going to stay 5-on-5. Say they'll serve 2 each for roughing. We'll verify that when they now let us know, but back on the draw, Elliott with Hawson. Kept in at the blue line. Follow the bouncing puck. McIntyre has it. McIntyre. Keefton loses the handle. Trying to pass it back to Duncan. Comes all the way back up. McGinnis on him. Still looking for it. McIntyre finds it. Trying to get by Gas, but can't. Still trying to find it. Ran here in front of us, and McGinnis finally does. Then the skates chipped in. McLaughlin out to play. Gives it to White. White in the corner. Look for the help for Elliott. Gets it over to Orchard. Orchard looking to chip it to himself. A little bit too far. Kept in by the Dukes. Gas.
Eastern penalties from 22, Seth Lawless. 2 minutes each for roughing out.
It was 2 minutes each for roughing.
Time to penalties,
White
18 minutes.
in the corner with it. Looking for some help. Orchard there now. But the Dukes come out with it. Zafaris. Everybody trying to find it. It's in the feet. Referee yelling in the movie. You can hear it from here. Comes in behind now. Duncan has it. Duncan. Avoids the check. Gets it to McIntyre. McIntyre looking to skate up. McIntyre. Gains center. Dumps it in. Looking to give chase. Put back behind the net. Picked up now by Gas. Gas. Back to the captain behind the net. Up at center. Pass up to 23 who chips it in. Gives chase. Opus gets a stick on it. Gets over to McMillan. McMillan up ice to Elliott. Elliott by himself. Leaves it for McIntyre. McIntyre gets crossed up. Can't get a shot off. Comes back here to the point though. Opus. He rips a shot up high. Deflected again. And up into the netting and out of play. 4:39 left here in the third. Dukes lead by 1. Shots on goal now, 37-25 in favor of the Dukes. Face-off going to come outside. It's deflected off the Kings player into the netting. Scramble draw in the feet. Everybody trying to find it. Picked up by Martin. Martin looking for some room to skate. He gets to the high slot. Shot blocked in front. Backhand attempt. Another one blocked. Kicked over there by the Dukes. Johnson high off the glass. Kept in by McMillan at the blue line. He puts it down low. Looking for Verge. Verge in the corner. Cycles back to the high slot. There's Martin trying to get a shot. Goes off the stick to the far corner. Probert circles. Tries to go front. Pass deflected. Dukes looking to regroup now. Trying to clear the zone. They do. Picked up by Opus at center. Opus to Martin. Back to Opus. It's into skates. Got to be careful if he chipped it forward. Kept in by the Dukes. Dukes. McDonald from a bad angle. Tried to go short side. Misses. Come all the way back to the far blue line. Kept in by their captain. And that puck chipped high in behind. Picked up by Johnson. Left for Chaffee. Martin gets it up here to Probert. Probert by himself up there. Got 2 Dukes chasing him down. Trying to get through the defenders. Doesn't. Gets taken out. Kings maybe look for a call there, but the Dukes like it. Blackwood has to go off his skate. Chips it up. Picked up by McLennan. Trying to go across ice to McGinnis. He does get it. He gains center. Dumps it in. McLaughlin out to play it. Almost 3 minutes ago there. McLaughlin, big collision behind the net as McLaughlin was involved, and it comes out front as Blackwood had to be careful. Chance here, 3-on-2. Kings back the other way. Hollett over the shot, pass, shot. It's in the back of the net. It wasn't how they drew it up, but they'll take it as Stapleton took a shot, went off a leg, lands on Hollett's stick. He makes no mistake. We're all tied at 3. 2:52 left here in the third. Don't go anywhere, folks. This game's not over. Go to the net. Good things happen. These kids have heard that center, put the skates on, and we're back at center. And there's Holt again with his second of the night, tying this thing up. Stapleton trying to clear the blue line, turned back the other way by Chaffee. Zephyrus has it, avoids a check, spins, goes towards center, chipped in, picked up by Jay. Jay puts the brakes on, high up the boards. Holt trying to get by the defender, going along the wall, had to avoid the linesman. Now comes up to center. 23, picked off for this pass attempt. Over to Holt. Holt will draw past to Murphy. Murphy trying to break his way through, gets taken down. Holt now in the corner, avoids a check. Checked in by Whitey. White has it, puts it to the corner. 2 minutes ago now in the third. Big hit down low as both players collide into each other. Dukes circles, spins, gonna send it, not gonna be far enough for icing. Duncan trying to get there first, but the Duke all by himself down there is able to pick it up and loses an edge. Picked up by Duncan. Duncan trying to go cross ice. Pass is deflected, but maybe a chance for Munden. Trying to get it on low, shoots just a bit high. It always goes better when it goes up high. Sounds better off the glass, I think. That's why they all go there. If it doesn't go high, it doesn't count. Puck back to the corner. King's zone. McIntyre trying to get it out, kept in at the blue line. There's a shot, blocked to the corner, and it's loose, still loose, as McLaughlin is down trying to find it. Sprawling around the crease, and somehow it ends up underneath them. Those are the ones you get worried about, just kind of scramble around the crease area. Anything can happen. 1:13 to go here in the third, all tied at 3. Elliott and Hansen gonna line up on the draw. Comes to the wall, chipped out. Chance here for Verge. Got Orchard with him. Verge elects to keep, shoots. Again, high off the glass. Trying to keep it at the blue line, but does take a friendly bounce for the Dukes out. Chip back in. Kings tag back up on the offside. Captain. Stick, it's flicked way out of, I would keep you to keep two hands on your stick. Lawless now. In the corner. Looking to bring it out behind the play, trying to sneak it through. There's the pass to McGinnis. Goes in all by himself, goes to the backhand, and McLaughlin's there with a huge save. A game-saving save right there, as McGinnis was in behind the play, went in all by himself. Now here comes Orchard. 25 seconds, far side to Verge. Verge gains the blue line ahead, just avoids a check. It gets clipped there. Puck loose at the net. And there's Rudney to make the save, cover up. 15.3 to go. Kings hoping to make something happen here on this face-off. Kings, both teams making changes. 23 gonna line up with number 9, Probert. Very important face-off. With 15 seconds left in regulation, puck comes to the wall. Players down, chipped out. See if it makes it far enough for icing as Jay skates back, and that will be icing. 7 seconds left now. As we watch Jay and Zaffra skate up the ice together. Puck gonna come back deep here to the right of Rooney. We redo the face-off from 8 seconds ago. And this time the Dukes control it cleanly. Back and behind his own net, just looking to kill off the rest of regulation here. Maybe one last chance, a backhand attempt, and the shot doesn't get through after the whistle. Second attempt there by Martin, but that one to cannon anyway. And we got extra hockey, folks. And if memory serves me correct, I believe we're going to take a 5-minute overtime. Both teams will get a 30-second break. We're going to set a quick break ourselves so I can regroup the battery. So we're going to go and pause for a sec. All right, we are back. The clock ticks down, 10 seconds here. We're gonna have some overtime, 3-on-3 hockey. We'll go for 5 minutes, and if that doesn't solve anything, shootout. But these guys want to end it here. We'll see what happens. If you weren't already tuned in, I hope you are now. McIntyre lines up with McDonald. Dukes win the draw. Dukes captain. McQuillan back to McDonald. Back to their captain. Skates it up. You can hear a pin drop here in the rink now. They're all watches. Gets the puck stripped. Maybe a chance here as the player goes down, but McIntyre looking to reset. McIntyre. He gets taken down. Now a chance for the Dukes. McCabe sets up for a shot. There's a big save. Rebound. Still loose. McLaughlin way out. Another shot. And it's deflected up high into the netting and out of play. What a chance there. As both teams make a change. As craziness there in front of McLaughlin. 32 seconds into the overtime frame. As almost a gift given there to the Dukes player. And then the puck just bouncing around, but goes off something up out of play. Murphy gonna line up with Johnson now. Kings control the draw. Duncan back behind his own net, puts the brakes on. Looks up ice, sees Murphy. Murphy along the wall. Murphy gonna put a burst of speed on. He's gonna skate up ice. They kind of play man-to-man defense here. Murphy takes it deep, has it to the corner now. Goes in behind, loses the handle, trying to get it back. Comes into the feet now. As he has Lawless all over him. Lawless going to pick the puck, and he's going to come out with it. Goes far side for Johnson. Johnson trying to chip it ahead, has a player in front. Gass is joining the right. McLaughlin to play it. Chipped up just over the net. Dangerous play there as McLaughlin came out. Duncan now for the Kings. Up to Murphy. Takes a bounce, but goes off his skate. Picked up by Gass. He tried to go front. Johnson would have been home alone. Now, Verge. He's up. He's going to line up with a long wrister. Right into the belly, gonna play it as Verge goes, as he's supposed to do, go right to the net until the whistle goes, and Rudney covers up, and we'll get a face-off down deep now in the Duke zone. McDonald gonna line up with Sullivan. 3:35 left here now in overtime. In the feet, trying to find it. Munden does, he's on his backhand. Backhand pass over to Blackwood. Blackwood takes it all the way back outside the line. Got to wait for everybody to get back on side. Gets taken down. Dukes pick up the puck. There's their captain. Up towards center. On McGinnis' skate, but they gain the line. McGinnis trying to go up front. Blackwood intercepts that. He goes up to the boards. Looking for Munden. Munden brings it up ice. Munden puts the brakes on. On the backhand. He's going to bring it back out and reset. See, this dude does a lot of time in the NHL as well. They take it all the way back, go to the zone, and look at his red. Now he's trying to gain a lane, trying to get by the captain. Not much room there. Blackwood joins up. He has the puck now in the corner to Munden. Munden with a quick shot, and there's the glove of Rooney. I think it might have been missing on the short side anyway, but Rooney making no mistake. He gets the trapper on it, covers up. We're going to have the face-off. 2:47 left here now in overtime. McDonald lines up with Elliott. Puck comes to Gass. Gass behind his own net. Looking to set up. Goes up here to McDonald. Goes off his stick. Comes right to Jay. Jay, he's going to keep. He's looking for some room to skate. Goes far side over to Hollett. You know what he's looking for. He already got two. Hollett gets taken down. Both referees' arms go up. And as the puck ends up in the back net, tripping is going to be the call. So we got some 4-on-3 action going to happen here in overtime. 2:29 left. You get a shot of McCabe heading to the box. I think the Kings might have called a timeout. So looking to draw something up, but the Kings are looking for their first W of the season. Either way, they're still going to get their first point as this is in overtime. I believe the Dukes had an overtime game with the Rebels back on Monday night, which I think was their first loss of the season. So they're looking to rebound from that, where the Kings are looking for their first win. Shots on goal now 42-30 in favor of the Dukes. So the Kings have their timeout. They haven't figured out what they drew up on the board. 4-on-3 now, 2:29 left. Will we see a shootout? Will the Kings score on the power play? Will the Dukes go short-handed? On the draw, one to the wall, picked up by McIntyre, to Duncan, to Jay with a quick little wrister. Doesn't get through. Here's a chance here, maybe, as I'm losing my voice here and forget who's talking. Here it is with McIntyre. McIntyre brings it all the way back. Pass over to Duncan. Duncan gonna go cross ice to Jay. Jay slowly gains his own. Throws a shot towards the net, misses. Gonna come all the way back to the far blue line, and McIntyre gonna bring it all the way back out. Trying to corral that puck as it's been rolling the whole time. They're trying to get it off edge. There he does. McIntyre looking for a seam. He's skating over the blue line. The white sweat front. He takes a shot up high, and big save there. As the goaltender went down, the gloves went up. As McIntyre rips one. 1:45 to go now here in overtime. A minute 16 left in the power play. Probert gonna step in the draw. Gets it, controls right on his own face-off. Probert looking cross ice over to Duncan. Duncan, he takes a shot, misses wide. Probert trying to get the bouncing puck. Chance here for the Dukes. They can't clear the zone. Kept in by Jay. Probert trying to go front for Stapleton. Stapleton falls down. Now the Dukes going to take advantage, and they send it to the length of the ice. McLaughlin going to come out to play it. Jay behind his own net. Looks up ice to Probert. Probert gains the blue line. Stapleton going towards the net as he tried to get on the chip there. And then there's Jay. What a block there, as Gass with a sliding block attempt, and the puck comes out to center. Last minute of play here in overtime. Duncan controls it to the hash marks. Goes down low, quick path, little give and go, comes up to the high slot. Keeps another shot block. Kept in at the blue line. Jay gonna skate in on the backhand. Goes down low to Probert. Probert still has it. Looking for some help from Stapleton. Dukes pick it off high and hard and does clear the zone. That's gonna do it for the power play. We'll have 4-on-4 now to a whistle. Long stretch pass, and had to be careful there as the player was going off the bench. Almost too many men. Here's McDonald. There's a blue tape. Fires a shot right into the old breadbasket. Going to play it was McLaughlin, but McDonald come right down on top of him. McLaughlin got to cover up. 17.3 left in the overtime frame. Important face-off here. The Dukes kill off the power play in overtime. McDonald got to line up with Verge. It's in the feet. Still trying to find it. McDonald does, as he was the one to get up. He takes him behind the net. Gets pinched off by Blackwood. Help from Verge. 8 seconds. How fast can he skate down the ice? A little chip play up to Orchard. 4 seconds. A long shot. And there's the glove. And 1.4 to go. Is there time off the faceoff? Maybe a quick shot right off the draw. Or we're going to see a shootout. High Button's first game with the Kings has not disappointed. Right on the draw, and there it is. And as the horn goes, shootout time. And if memory serves me right, it's been a while since last season. I believe each team will have 3 shooters. So we'll see who gets selected to go here. As 5 minutes solves nothing. We'll see what the shootout brings. As the referees gather, and they're going to check with both teams to see who they are as they give their lists to the referee. Great job by both goalies tonight. 42-32 shots on net. So hats off to McLaughlin and Rooney. Never like to see it when it comes to the shootout because the goalie always seems to get blamed, but they did their job to get it this far. We'll see what exciting plays we have to hear. I'm going to do most of the letting the players do the talking. So number 3, Parker McDonald's going to go first for the Dukes. Get set up here. Let's let it happen. First shooter. Shot save. Tried to go 5-hole with a quick little shot. Can't beat through the wickets as McLaughlin's there, makes the first save in overtime. Hollett,
Shooting for Sackville.
no surprise, going to shoot first
Hollett.
for the Kings. He's had the hot stick here tonight. Will it continue here in the shootout? And here's the whistle. Josh Hollett. Likes to shoot off the post. That close to giving the Kings a 1-goal advantage, but can't beat the iron. Second shooter
Shooting for Eastridge. Number 4.
for the Dukes. Number 4, Dalton Gass. You can hear a pin dropping here, folks. Let's listen to him go. Shoots and another save. The goalies doing what they have all game. Tried to go low glove this time, but McLaughlin there
Shooting for Sackville. Number 13.
to keep him at bay.
McIntyre.
Nick McIntyre, number 13. He's going to take his chance now for the Kings. And we're off. Nick. Puts a fake on, goes to forehand. And what a goal that was. I had to look twice to make sure it went in. Silky mitts on 13 as he opens him up and puts him home. Not to put any pressure on the goalie here, but he makes a save. Kings win.
Number 10.
But Johnson wants to keep this thing going. Bray Johnson to keep the game. Here we go. Shot and a save. And that'll do it, folks. As McLaughlin out, he did his job, stops all 3 shooters. Watch the Kings as they jump over the boards. They jump on the goalie, their first win of the season. Well, folks, it couldn't have been a better game to be here with High Button. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did up here in the booth. Thanks again for everybody for tuning in as we get a shot of the team as they leave the ice. We changed the score to 4-3. That's going to do it here tonight for us. Thanks again for everybody for tuning in. Remember, we're going to be back tomorrow for the Kings for another home game, but we'll be up in the East Hants Igloo as the Rebels are in town to see if the Kings can make it 2 in a row. Well, again, like I said every game, hope you had as much fun as we did. Thanks again, everybody, for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.